Alright, hey guys, I'm Rebel CCG and I'm here to bring you test hands for Gladiator Beast. I've seen that a lot of people have been interested in Gladiator Beast, and I decided that it was time for me to actually do the test hands for this deck and show you guys how I would play it. Maybe all the test hands, or some of the test hands may not be as good as they could be. I'll try to do the best plays that I can, and I'll try not to do any misplays, but occasionally I can. And you guys can just let me know in the comments what you would do, what you would have done differently. But I'll just do my best for you guys. But yeah, let's just get started here. So here we got Dark Ruler No More, World Legacy Succession, Proving Ground. Let me just fix up the deck real quick because it's falling apart. And then we have Gladiator Rejection as our 5th card. So let's see. So this would be our opening hand here. Let me just try to put the deck here too so you can see the grave when I put it. Okay, so this is my opening hand. So right away, this seems pretty decent. World Legacy Succession is your sort of Monster Reborn, which is really useful to have. So yeah, I guess we could just get started here. So I'm gonna go with normal summon my Ondol, and then I'm just gonna use the Proving Ground here to search out another Ondol. So let me get that Ondol there. Shuffle it a bit. And then, so this is what I have in my hand. Link away the Ondol for a Link Spider here. Let me see if I could put it in the frame. There you go. Then I'm going to use Link Spider, special summon the Ondol. And then I'm going to link these two away to get myself a Test Panther. So now with Test Panther's effect, I'm going to use it to search out Gladiator Beast Comeback, because Gladiator Beast Comeback is pretty much the best card in the deck. As you're able, this is the main way that you're going to be able to get more and more value out of Tamer Editor, as his effect is not once per turn by name, it's a soft once per turn. And I'm going to use Gladiator, so I'm going to activate the Gladiator Rejection here. And then let me just to make it easier to tell. So this is my hand, and that's the field. Now from here, this is my grave. Now from here, I can use, I think I'm going to be using the World Legacy Succession to bring back the Ondol from the grave. So I'm going to bring back Ondol there, put the World Legacy Succession here. And now I'm going to use the Test Panther to shuffle back the Ondol. And I'm going to change it for a different Gladiator Beast. Now, with Gladiator Rejection, it lets me get another Gladiator Beast as long as it's from a different type than the one that I summoned. So I think I'm going to go for Spacius here. And for my Augustus, so I think I'm going to go for those two there. Or I might actually go for, I think it might be better to get Aderix. Just because I think it's nice to have to get Aderix. Use Aderix's effect. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can send one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and until the end phase, this card's name becomes that name. So that's great. So I'm going to use that to send myself a Gladiator Beast. Let's see which one I should summon here or send here. I think I'm gonna opt for the Augustus. I'm just gonna send Augustus there. Since now I have Augustus in the grave, this can do for an interesting play. So one would be summoned in defense position because of Gladiator Rejection. Okay, and now I'm going to Contact Fuse these two. So they get shuffled back in here. To get myself, I'm not gonna shuffle it too much. Get myself a Tamer Editor. And then Tamer Editor, of course, lets me cheat out a Glad Beast from my deck. So I'm going to go for So there's a few options here. I think I'm gonna go for the Gladiator Beast Damatennis to have just the monster negate. Monster get negate, and he gets to choose how the battles go. So that's pretty great. And I have this card to prevent me from being targeted. And I still have these two cards to play around with. So now I have a few options of what I can do. So, okay. So the main thing I'm thinking of doing here, I can either go for, yeah, okay. So these, let me just to give you guys one the sort of mindset I have right now. I can use Gladiator Beast comeback, bring back the Augustus, and then if I bring back the Augustus, I can link Test Panther and Augustus, get some Morg out, and then end my turn like that with the Barrier Statue, and Damatennis can choose how the battle goes, which is pretty solid. Or I can opt for linking these two away, and if I choose to link these two away, I can get myself a different a link 3. I can get myself the Tenyi link 3, which could be decent. It could be a decent option to have here. So those are the main two options that I'm considering. Let me see. So the thing is, if I leave it, this is pretty decent as it is. If I get the Simorg out, then it's going to be annoying if my opponent doesn't have a spell or trap. Otherwise, I'm just going to have one spell or trap negate and one monster negate, which is okay. But I guess just to show you guys, I'm going to opt for that. So I'm going to link these two, the Test Panther and the Tamer Editor. So link them away, and then I'm going to get myself the Draco Master of the Tenyi. So he cannot be destroyed by battle with an effect monster, and really he's just here as a way to just kind of link into link 3 as a decent option. You can also go into like a Nightmare Unicorn, but that's not really gonna like do a whole lot. It's just kind of there for like the IP plays. But yeah, and now I'm gonna use the Gladiator Beast comeback, bring back the Tamer Editor, then use the Tamer Editor's effect. I can either go for another Damatennis or a Heraclinos. So Heraclinos can actually negate spells and traps continuously until you have until you're until you run out of cards in your hand. So right now I only have the Dark Ruler no more. So I have one spell trap negate and then one monster negate. So that's 2 negates on the board. And I have the Draco Master Tenyi, and I have the Tamer Editor here that cannot be destroyed by battle because it was brought back with Gladiator Beast comeback. Yeah, this seems like a decent board from here. Tell me if you guys would have done a different play here, but I'm going to go test a different hand. Okay, guys, so I'm shuffling right now, but this is going to be the second hand. Yeah, let's see. So here we have Living Fossil, Test Tiger, Ondo, Augustus, and Adorix. So from here, we have this is an interesting hand to play out. Okay, so we do have a sort of like Monster Reborn option here, which is decent. It's going to be useful for what we're going to try to achieve here. But yeah, let's see what we can do. So I'm thinking here to go into, okay, I'm thinking of going Ondo, linking away the Ondo for the Link Spider. Let me try to fit everything in there. Linking away the Ondo for the Link Spider, and then using a Living Fossil by targeting, activate this card by targeting 1 level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it and equip it this card, or banish it when it leaves the field. So yeah, bring it back. It loses 500 attack and defense. That's fine. Just bring it back here. Then it's equipped there. Bring special summon the Test Tiger, since with the Test Tiger I can actually special summon it. So now I have the option of actually So there's a few ways I can go about this, which could be interesting depending on how we see this. I'm thinking I could either use the Test Tiger's effect to shuffle out the Glad Beast and then go get an Augustus and switch summon that Augustus, which could be good. It'll give me the ability to get rid of these in my hand. Typically, you don't want to use this effect because it is a -1, but I can see this being a good option, as it is a good way to get some cards on the board. So let's see. So I can either do that, or I can link them away, link the Link Spider and the Ondol, to get myself Test Panther, and then use the Test Panther's effect to get myself the Gladiator Beast comeback. And then I can use comeback's effect to bring back the Ondol from the grave, and then use Test Panther to shuffle out Ondol to get the Augustus. Which, I mean, that could be decent, but I think I'm trying to like maximize the. I think I'm actually gonna use the Test Tiger's effect here, and tribute it to shuffle away the Ondol. So okay, didn't mean to start shuffling. So I'm gonna shuffle it away to get myself another Augustus, if I can find where the Augustus is at. It's at the very top. Shuffle a little bit. So Augustus' effect is not a once per turn, and you can use it to bring it doesn't, when it special summons that monster, it doesn't actually negate its effects, as you can see. Let me just show you guys. I don't know if it'll clear up. So when this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand in face of defense position. So it says nothing about having the monster negated, or not even allowing you to target Augustus. So I can use Augustus effect to special summon Augustus, and then use this Augustus to bring out Adderix, and then use Adderix's effect to send a Vespasius. So I can send Vespasius here to the grave. So bring that there. To just have the Vespasius there. And then I can link these two away. The Adderix and the Link Spider. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Adderix and the Link Spider. Go for the Test Panther. And then use the Test Panther's effect to search out a Gladiator Beast card. So I'm gonna get myself a Gladiator Beast comeback. So boom. And now I'm going to link away my two Augustus because they're both level 5 or not link away, contact fuse my two Augustus here. Since they're both level 5 or higher Gladiator Beast monsters. They do allow you to bring out the Link also would go to the grave, by the way, because of the Ondol. Yeah, they would let me bring out the Tamer Editor. So I'd bring back Tamer Editor here. So Tamer Editor's out there. Then I can use the Tamer Editor's effect to bring out the Dalmatianus. And now I still have the Gladiator Beast come back in my hand. So I can actually link away these two. Sorry, link away these two to get myself the Draco Master of the Tenyu. And now use the comeback, bring back the Tamer Editor, and then use Tamer Editor, bring back, special summon out another Dalmatianus, and then boom, we have two monster negates on the board, which, you know, that's pretty decent. Two monster negates, and Tamer Editor can't be destroyed by battle. So that's it's pretty great for that. But yeah, if you guys want to see more test hands and want me to show you the different plays and stuff that I would do with different hands or live duels or something, just let me know. And yeah, I want to also build this deck in Master Duel, but it's a little bit difficult because the credits are a bit limited. But I could make it. I could make the deck in there and then just show you guys how I would play it if I could. You guys could let me know, or I just wait it out and actually get the credits to make the deck in the game. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.